They bought their tickets, they showed up early, passport in hand, ready to fly. Yet over 6.6 million passengers were denied boarding, and most people have no idea it could happen to them. Yes. You heard that correctly. Every year, millions of travelers are being kicked off from flights, despite doing everything right. This shocking figure comes from a recent study using data from the UK's Civil Aviation Authority and GoCompare, revealing a problem that's more common and costly than we ever imagined. In this video, we'll uncover why airlines are overbooking flights on purpose, what your rights are if it happens to you, how to protect yourself from being left stranded at the gate. Let's dive in. 1. The shocking numbers behind overbooking. According to the Civil Aviation Authority and research by GoCompare, an estimated 6.6 million passengers every year are denied boarding, even with valid tickets and passports. Why? Because of a long-standing airline practice called overbooking, where airlines deliberately sell more seats than they have on the plane. It's not illegal. In fact, it's normal industry practice. Airlines assume a certain percentage of passengers won't show up, and when too many do, someone has to be kicked off. But here's what's really shocking. Over the past decade, 20.9 million passengers per year have experienced disruptions because of this practice. 2. What really happens when you're bumped? So, what happens when you're denied boarding? Well, 1 in 3 affected passengers never made it onto their flight. That's millions of ruined travel plans every year. And while 84% of those denied were eventually rebooked onto another flight, that still leaves over 1 million travelers every year whose trips were not rearranged at all. Imagine that: hotel bookings wasted, tours missed, and vacations shattered, all because of airline math gone wrong. Even worse, nearly 2/3 of these travelers lost money, yet only about half of them filed an insurance claim. 3. What are your rights as a passenger? Here's where it gets important. You do have rights. When you're bumped due to overbooking, airlines are legally required to offer you an alternative flight, provide compensation and assistance, cover expenses like meals, hotels, or ground transport if needed. But to get this, you need to act smart. According to travel expert Rhys Jones at GoCompare, the first thing to do is confirm the reason for denial, and get it in writing from the airline if possible. Next, talk to airline staff about their plan. How are they rebooking you? What compensation are they offering? What assistance will they provide? And most importantly, keep every document. Boarding passes, airline communications, receipts for meals, hotels, taxis. All of these are essential for making a proper claim. 4. Can you use travel insurance to help? Here's a tricky part: most standard travel insurance doesn't cover overbooking. But don't give up yet. Some optional policies offer travel disruption cover that can help if you miss a connection, part of your trip is cancelled, your airline fails to offer a suitable alternative. Check your insurance provider's terms and look for disruption or denied boarding clauses. Even if insurance won't cover it, your airline is still obligated to compensate you in many cases. And if they don't cooperate, you can escalate. File a complaint with the airline. Contact the UK Civil Aviation Authority, CAA. Or approach an alternative dispute resolution, ADR, scheme. 5. How to protect yourself before you fly. Want to avoid being bumped in the first place? Here are some quick tips. Check in early. The later you arrive, the more likely you are to be selected to give up your seat. Join loyalty programs. Elite members are often spared from involuntary denial. Book directly with the airline. This can sometimes give you priority treatment. Avoid flying on fully booked holidays or weekends. Overbooking risk is higher during peak times. Look for a seat assignment when booking. Having a confirmed seat may help your case. So now you know, even a valid ticket and passport won't always guarantee a seat on the plane. But being informed can mean the difference between a ruined vacation and a recovered one. Have you or someone you know ever been bumped off a flight? Share your story in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a vital travel tip. Because next time, it could be you.